Hi, so in this module, I want to speak to you about your communication and about how you communicate on social media. And it's really important that the way you communicate on social media reflect your concept, so your brand. When you communicate on social media, um, people have to see just by your writing, and the same in your emails, just by your writing, that actually it's you. And they have to know that, okay, that's the DNA of that dating app. You have to speak to your customers, to the users of your dating app, the way you would speak to them in the street, the way you would speak to them in a pub, in a bar. It's really important that people see that, oh yes, actually that person is close to me. Like if you speak, it depends of the kind of users you want to target for your dating app. If the users are like you want to make them, like to be close from them, well, you have to speak in that way. If usually you want to say fuck at any sentence, you'd have to do it as well. You really have to speak the way you want to speak. It's really important that the people, when they see the writing from what you say, from what you write, they know, oh yeah, that's I know from where I receive it. It's from that dating app, from that service. Like now it's not the case anymore. And actually, I was looking to the article someone from Revolut wrote a while ago, and I couldn't find anymore. But on Revolut, they actually posted a while ago, I think it's like 1.5 years ago, an article about how they write on Revolut. And they also have a specific way to write. It's really different with a typical traditional bank. They will write in a more friendly way more friendly, with emojis and stuff like that, and in a nice way, always friendly way. A typical bank will write in a kind of a formal way. They won't use emojis. They will be more, kind of serious and a bit boring, to be honest. For you, I obviously for a dating app, I don't really recommend you to be formal. It really depends if it's a dating app for I don't know, for solicitors, for instance, then yes, maybe if it's the way you want to do it. If you want to use emojis after each word, you can as well. Maybe not too many, but you really have to try to write in a different way than the other dating app do. Maybe it really depends on what's your niche and how you want to be different, but you have to be consistent for everything, everywhere you write. Be consistent, and the photos you will publish on the app stores. The photos, the screenshots have also to be consistent. You can hire easily someone from Fiverr, for instance, Fiverr, or any other service to outsource for cheap someone. 99 Design is nice. It's also good, still good nowadays. Although there are other platforms even better, but 99 Design is a bit expensive, so it depends your budget. But Fiverr can worth it, especially for the beginning. It's a good idea. Maybe to go to Fiverr and to find a good person on that platform. But you really have to be consistent. You can have a look also on Revolut, revolut.com, and they have good, you will see the communication is maybe a bit more formal than it used to be before, because 5 6 years ago when they just started, they were like a really small startup, and now they operate in so many different countries. They have so many so many shareholders. They have their board is much bigger than they used to be when they were starting. So obviously they have they are just not alone, but they have to make happy a lot of investments, hedge funds, a lot of people. So they are obviously a little bit more formal. But for you, when you just start, it's nice because you have nothing to lose. Because when you start, no one know you. You are not Coca-Cola. You don't have a big brand. So you can do whatever you wish, actually, which is really nice. You can even send an email when people they don't start their subscription, and if they after a few months they are still not paying for your subscription. You can send a subscription. Sorry, you can send an email to say, hey, like a phone email. Hey, are you broke? Apparently you don't have money. So I'll give you a 50% discount just for you, because it looks like you can't afford our dating app. So we want to be nice, but obviously with the an email title saying, "Are you broke?" or "I know you are broke," or "I know you don't have um, I know you don't have a bucket to I know that you don't have a buck to pay our app. Don't worry." Something really funny, really yeah. That obviously a big brand, maybe they will think twice, but for you, because you're so small, you can try whatever you wish, which is so nice. But you just have to be consistent, and if you want to change another style, it's nice then to change everything, about your emails, the way you communicate on social media, and everything on your app store, even the release, the description in the release, during a new version for each app version on the app stores. Also, you can make it really really funny, really you will see you have some example really funny. I will try to attach to this module as content, because I took some screenshots in the past, and you will see and try. You don't have to do the same, because you want to be unique and you have to follow what you want to do for your app. Otherwise, you will be no one if you follow if you copy from anyone. But just be consistent, and you need to have your own DNA. And again, like what we did in the module number 3, you can have again, you try to think about your avatar, about your persona. So the avatar, okay, I know my avatar very well. What's the way he would communicate, and try to communicate the same way. That's it for this module. I hope it will help, and we'll see in the module number 6. See you.